What if some of the best gaming experiences available right now were hiding in plain sight and didn't cost a single coin? We're talking about games that are bold, beautiful, weird, and wildly inventive, all launching quietly in the corners of Steam's ever-expanding library. No marketing blitz, no AAA hype machine, just pure, creative energy dropped into your digital lap. Whether you're a competitive sharpshooter, a narrative junkie, or a puzzle perfectionist, this week's free-to-play games offer a little something for every type of gamer. So grab your mouse, charge your controller, and prepare to dive into the undiscovered treasures of the week. Welcome to nerdsection.com. Let's unpack the lineup of brand new free-to-play games you can download on Steam right now, starting with a heavy metal bang. First up, Steel Hunters. If you've ever wanted to command a massive customizable war machine and rain down destruction in a hostile future, this one's speaking your language. Developed by Wargaming, the folks behind World of Tanks, Steel Hunters takes a tactical PvPvE approach, pitting teams of two against not just each other, but against AI-controlled enemies across a sprawling battlefield. Your mech, or hunter, isn't just a tank, it's a dynamic, upgradable beast. You choose loadouts, enhance systems mid-match, and adapt your tactics on the fly. Extraction is the goal, but survival is the real challenge. With destructible environments, shifting objectives, and no paywall in early access, it's a robust shooter that already feels polished and brutal in the best way. Then things get weird. In the most intriguing way. Say hello to discussion over dinner. On paper, it's a simple setup. You get a mysterious dinner invitation from your new neighbor. But once you sit down at the table, things quickly spiral into something far stranger. The game plays out like a living short film with branching dialogue, surreal imagery, and the kind of narrative dissonance that makes your skin crawl. It's not horror in the traditional sense, more psychological, more uncanny. Think Black Mirror meets Dinner with Andre, with a side of Lynchian discomfort. It's a short playthrough, perfect for one evening, but its odd atmosphere lingers in your brain long after the credits roll. Next is Endless Horizons, which is definitely not what you'd expect from its name. Instead of racing through stars, you're dropped onto an alien world where your mission is to rescue jellyfish from predatory sharks. Yes, really. It's a third-person life sim with narrative flair, a relaxing yet slightly bizarre sci-fi experience that blends emotional storytelling, light puzzle mechanics, and quirky exploration. The environment feels playful but mysterious, and the game encourages curiosity over combat. It's a reminder that not all space games have to be about war. Sometimes they're about saving squishy sea creatures and embracing the unknown. And then there's Minimalist Box, which might look like a glorified mobile game at first glance, but don't be fooled. This unassuming little puzzler quickly reveals a brain-busting complexity hidden behind its clean, understated visuals. Inspired by classic Sokoban mechanics, you move boxes to their target positions, but each world layer introduces new physics rules. One moment, gravity flips. The next, your character splits into mirrored versions. By the time you hit the later levels, you're juggling spatial reasoning, timing, and rule-bending logic puzzles that could stump a Mensa committee. With 96 levels and no pay-to-solve gimmicks, this is pure puzzle gaming at its most cerebral. Let's get a little darker now with the Deep Creep. This first-person shooter doesn't just have a creepy name, it earns it. Imagine descending into a haunted dungeon armed with nothing but your wits and a small arsenal, and finding yourself in a bullet-ridden showdown with undead horrors. The game sports a unique aesthetic, sort of cel-shaded meets VHS grain, and the lighting work builds a real sense of claustrophobia. There are 3 game modes, offering different flavors of challenge, and yes, there's multiplayer too. The controls are tight, the pace is frantic, and the atmosphere is on point. For fans of shooters that embrace the horror angle, it's a steal of an experience for exactly $0. But if you prefer your dungeon crawling with more strategy and less gunpowder, Dungeon Ascent is a name you should remember. This one's a roguelike action RPG with an infinite descent into darkness. You'll hack, slash, dodge, and spellcast your way through ever-changing corridors, collecting loot and upgrading gear as you go. Each run feels different thanks to randomized enemy spawns and dungeon layouts, and death is permanent. So plan every step carefully. It's got that addictive one more run vibe, and while it's a bit rough around the edges visually, the gameplay loop is tight enough to keep you descending late into the night. Now let's talk about One Shot Arena, a competitive shooter that takes its name very seriously. Unlike the Twitch-based chaos of traditional arena shooters, One Shot Arena focuses on precision and mind games. Each match is fast-paced but deadly. One hit can turn the tide or end the round. You can play in 1v1 duels, team-based 2v2 fights, or larger free-for-alls, and each character you choose has unique skills to master. Ranked play gives it real competitive depth, and with minimal downtime between matches, it's incredibly easy to lose an hour or 5. If you like your shooters skill-based with no room for luck, this one's a must-try. And last but definitely not least, we arrive in Dreamland, or more accurately, the delightfully deranged fever dream that is ENA, Dream BBQ. This is the first full-length interactive experience based on Joel G's beloved ENA animation series, and it is everything fans hoped for, and more. You play as ENA herself, navigating dreamlike worlds, solving abstract puzzles, and interacting with the weirdest cast of characters this side of a Monty Python sketch. The game doesn't care about logic in the traditional sense. Events unfold like lucid dreams, sometimes beautiful, sometimes creepy, and always fascinating. It's a playable art piece that doesn't just break the fourth wall, it dissolves it into pastel clouds and invites you to jump in. So there you have it, a mech battler, a dinner mystery, a neon runner, a physics puzzler, a horror shooter, a roguelike crawler, a tactical arena, and a dream simulator. 8 free-to-play games, 8 wildly different flavors, all released within the past few weeks, and all ready for you to download and enjoy right now. No subscriptions, no in-app gimmicks, just raw, inventive game design for the price of a smile and a little storage space. This is what the indie scene on Steam does best, giving players the unexpected, the unpolished, and the unforgettable. So don't just wait for the next big AAA drop. There's a world of weird and wonderful gaming experiences happening under the radar. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time with more digital adventures. Until then, game on, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of free. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out our video about the history of Nintendo featuring every Nintendo console ever made. See you next time.